Hi, my name is Laura Mioli, and this video is going to be about finding your ideal creative career. I just wrote a book. It's called Clarity for Your Creative Career, and there's an assessment in it, some activities where we're gonna walk through it together. There's the past career assessment, which we're gonna do together. Then that's gonna help you make your ideal career assessment and your list of deal breakers. So all of those together will help you in your next job search, but it should also be used in tandem with the book. And the book is available right now at lauramioli.com/book. The first most important thing is your mindset going into this activity. We have to keep in mind the formula, action times perspective equals feelings. And knowing that we're not looking back on our past experiences feeling bad or that we have done something wrong to not be there anymore. What we're doing is looking forward and thinking about what is the ideal thing for us. So have that positive mindset, be in a neutral state as much as possible for this exercise, and just be objective about everything going forward. And the book definitely helps you get there once you get to chapter 8, where this activity is there and laid out. But we're gonna go through it together. Let's start by creating our past career assessment. The first thing you're gonna do is take a piece of paper, make a line right down the middle. On one side is gonna be positives, the other side is gonna be negatives. If you're doing this in a Word document or on the computer, you might wanna make a table with 2 columns and then some rows. So each row is going to be an experience or a past job. A job that I've been at for 6 years, for example, I would list that as one job. And then something that I did for 9 months, which was freelancing, I had multiple jobs. So instead of listing every single one, I'm gonna lump that together as a freelance experience because I've never freelanced before. And so all of the jobs together, cumulatively, they make up that experience for me. So I'm gonna list freelancing as one job in my example. So now on the positive side and the negative side, for each job, give it 3 bullet points, 3 things that were either positive or negative for you, and be very specific. Not just a feeling, but a measurable attribute or an action that you were doing. So take all the feelings out of it, get back in that neutral state while you're doing this, and you're gonna look for an action that causes the feeling, if the feeling is all you can think about. For example, in freelancing, I had a lot of anxiety the entire time. And if I look back on it, the reason I was anxious was because of the unpredictable schedule. So something like that would be on my negative side. The negatives will be a lot easier for you to find and a lot easier for you to list. And it is not complaining. No one's gonna see this but you, so feel free to write as much as you can, but avoid the feelings and write the actions, things that you don't like doing, things that you don't want to do every single day. It is a lot easier for us to find the things that we don't want rather than the things that we do want. So when you're going to the positive side, focus on flow, add a few in there. Things that made you forget about the time. Like for me, when I'm editing, I can go for 8 hours and not realize that I didn't stand up or I didn't eat or I didn't go to the bathroom because it's just, I'm so into it. Or something like photography as well, I'm the same way. But for you, what are those positive things that cause you to flow, that you don't really think about and that you wouldn't mind doing as part of your job? So you're looking for little stress and big impact, okay? Those are your positives. Now, once you've done all the negatives and positives, at least 3 for each of the rows on your list and all the past jobs, I want you to add the length or the year and your salary. So you don't have to do this in order. It's nice if you do, but think about how long you were at each job, a general, amount of years or months or whatever, and then the salary. So I want you to notice that when you look at certain jobs, they might have paid more, but that doesn't mean that you didn't have any negatives in that job. No job is perfect, no matter how much they're paying you. So what you're looking for are just the actions, things you don't want to do. You're gonna notice that the pay has really nothing to do with how happy you were at a past job. And you might have been at your most high-paying position, but left it because it wasn't right for you. So that's what we're focusing on. What are the things that are right for you and the things that you want to do in your career? So this is not a rating scale. What we're doing is we're gonna take this list, this past career assessment, and we're gonna look forward. We're going to think about patterns and repetition in this list, especially start with the positive side. Anything that repeats. For me, photography and teaching tends to repeat a lot in my positives. There are things that I just enjoy doing. So for you, what are those things that repeat? What are the things that you like doing in your career? So you're gonna add those positive things to a new list called your ideal career assessment. And then we're gonna go back to the past career assessment, and we're gonna look at the negatives. What are the repetitions there? What are the things that were so horrible at each job that it caused you to leave each job? So you're kind of thinking about triggers. What was the reason you left each position? And were any of the negatives on your list repetitive? So those are your deal breakers. That's gonna be a completely new list. So now you're gonna have a list of deal breakers and your ideal career assessment. And these are gonna help you when you're job searching. You should have them handy. Work on making a list of questions for yourself. What are some things that are absolute must and things that are absolute deal breakers for me to take a new job or for me to even apply to a job? Because you don't want to apply to things and then not, interview for them or waste your time doing the application, because they are very time consuming. So if you have these two lists, they give you a lot of clarity when you're searching and when you're applying, and then you don't have this kind of struggle in your head of, do I really want to take this job? It's more so, these are the lists and do they fulfill all of the things here? So you're gonna keep these lists handy when you're job searching. So there are many, many factors that come into play when you're taking a new job or when you're looking for a new career or looking to switch careers. The book, Clarity for Your Creative Career, is available now, and it will help you with all of those things. It will outline what freelancing is like if you're interested in that. And the main goal of the book is to help you create a career you love and quit the job you hate. I hope this exercise has helped you, and there are lots more like it in my book, Clarity for Your Creative Career, available now at laurameoli.com/book. Thank you.